guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, what I want to do is share with you how to grow amazing hair by using a stimulating shampoo. So if any of you are dealing with slow growing hair, or maybe your hair isn't growing at all, if you're dealing with thinning or balding, anything like that, then you're really going to want to listen to this video, because I'm going to help you to try and get your hair follicles stimulated by using a stimulating shampoo in hopes that you get amazing hair growth. So with that being said, let's get into this video. Now, before I get into any more details on stimulating shampoos, I want to just break down what a stimulating shampoo is. Now, for those of you who are watching this, you probably already know, or you've probably guessed, that a stimulating shampoo is a shampoo that aids in scalp stimulation while it's cleansing your scalp. Now, what a good stimulating shampoo has that other shampoos don't is that it has properties or ingredients that is going to send a signal to your brain and into your body to send blood, nutrients, and oxygen onto your scalp, which is actually going to help to stimulate those hair follicles and get your hair growing and flourishing. Now, a stimulating shampoo is very different from a non-stimulating shampoo because its primary focus is to stimulate inactive hair follicles or dormant hair follicles or sleeping hair follicles in order that it wakes those hair follicles up and gets your hair growing and flourishing. So that is the main key factor in what a stimulating shampoo is supposed to do, and why it's very important for you to use one if you are dealing with slow growing hair, balding, thinning, or if your hair just really doesn't seem to be growing at all. Now, when you are using a stimulating shampoo, there are a few things that you really want to know to make sure that you are getting the best benefits from using that shampoo. Now, one of the things that you really want to focus on when choosing a shampoo or when using a stimulating shampoo is that the shampoo is made out of 100% natural ingredients. Now, this is so important, and I talk about it in a lot of my videos, in my phone consultations, on my blog, that you need to make sure that you are using products with 100% natural ingredients. One of the most important reasons why is because if you are using products that have chemicals and other harsh ingredients, those chemicals can actually cause dryness to your scalp, it can cause itching, it can cause your scalp to get inflamed, and all of those issues lead to hair loss. If you're already dealing with hair loss issues or hair growth issues, then you want to make sure that you are doing whatever you can to stay away from more hair growth and hair loss issues. Now, the second thing that you want to make sure that you are noticing or paying attention to when you are using a stimulating shampoo is that you want to make sure that you are using it correctly. Now, stimulating shampoos need to be used in a certain way, and this brings me to this point number 2, which is that you have to make sure that you are applying the stimulating shampoo directly onto your scalp. Now, stimulating shampoos are made with the purpose of stimulating your scalp, stimulating your hair follicles in order to get amazing hair growth. So it is not really a shampoo for moisture. It's not really a shampoo, that's going to make your hair feel amazing. It's really focused on scalp stimulation and scalp properties. So one of the things that you want to make sure that you're doing is, one, putting it directly onto your scalp. The second thing that you want to make sure that you are doing is that you are protecting your hair from maybe the drying effects of certain stimulating shampoos. So before I, speak on that a little bit more, I want to address why exactly a stimulating shampoo might have drying effects. If you have scalp issues that have rashes or an infection or whatever, if you're putting a really good stimulating shampoo onto your scalp, a shampoo that is focused on healing your scalp, then one of the properties of a good shampoo that is, made to heal your scalp is that it does dry up some of that infection. It's almost like using an acne medication. When you put acne medication on, it actually dries up, the pimples so that you can, get that clear skin eventually. That's sort of what the shampoo does. It kind of has a drying effect on maybe open sores or certain things like that on your scalp. So because of that drying property that is really, really good for your scalp, it's not so great for your hair. So what you want to make sure that you're doing in order to avoid your hair strands to become dry is that you want to make sure that you're putting a little bit of a conditioner, a rinse out conditioner on your hair strands. Then what you want to make sure that you're doing is putting the shampoo directly onto your scalp. When you're finished massaging, when you're finished washing your scalp, then you are going to rinse the shampoo out with that conditioner on your hair strands. Now, the conditioner is basically protecting your hair strands so that when the shampoo runs down your hair strands, it is not causing your hair strands to get dry. Now, another thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is that you are massaging your scalp really well when you have that shampoo on your scalp. So don't just, wash it, make it sud, and then just rinse it right away. You definitely want to make sure that you are spending at least a minute or two just massaging your scalp and making sure that you are stimulating your scalp with your hands and making sure that the stimulating properties of the shampoo are working as well while you are massaging your scalp. The next thing that you want to make sure that you are doing is that you are leaving the shampoo suds on your scalp for at least 2 to 3 minutes. If you are not in the shower, then you can actually leave it on a little bit longer, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. So it is very important that you leave the suds on your scalp for that amount of time, because you're actually giving the stimulating shampoo the properties of the stimulating shampoo. You're giving them a chance to stimulate those hair follicles. Now, lastly, one thing that you want to make sure that you are doing when you are using a stimulating shampoo is that you want to make sure that you are avoiding, remember how we spoke about in a couple of points ago, that you don't want your hair strands to become dry. So you want to make sure to avoid, causing your hair strands to become dry after you rinse out the shampoo, by right away, once you get out of the shower, that you are paying attention to your hair strands. You want to make sure that you are putting in that moisture or locking in the moisture from your shower. So for me, many of you know that I come out of the shower, I towel dry my hair, or I put a little t-shirt on around my hair to soak up a lot of that water. And then when my hair is still a little bit damp, what I will do is I will use a little bit of my oil blend mixture, and I will apply that onto my hair strands. And then I will follow that up with a very light coating of the whipped mixture that I have. And what that does is it actually seals all of that moisture into my hair strands, and it keeps my hair really moist, really soft. If you do not have my hair texture, if it is not kinky, curly, coily, maybe it's straight or a little bit wavy, what you want to make sure that you are doing is, after you come out of the shower and you dry your hair a little bit, you want to make sure that you are putting in some sort of leave-in conditioner spray, something really, really light, and then following that up with a really light oil that is easily absorbed into your hair strands and onto your scalp. Now, there's something that I really want to discuss with you guys, something that is really important that I address in this video before you leave, before I wrap up this video, is that stimulating shampoos are not the same as store-bought shampoos. And I know I stated this previously, but it's very important that you understand some things about stimulating shampoos. Now, remember how I stated earlier that store-bought shampoos could be full of chemicals? Well, based on what shampoo you are buying, based on what shampoo you are using, a natural stimulating shampoo is not going to feel the same, it's not going to smell the same, it's not going to be the same as a store-bought shampoo. So with that being said, if you are using a shampoo right now and maybe it's a thicker consistency, maybe it suds up really quickly, maybe it smells like ocean breeze, I want you to know that a natural stimulating shampoo might not have any of those qualities. And a matter of fact, the shampoo that I use, it has a more looser texture. It definitely smells like a natural shampoo. You can smell a lot of the natural essential oils, but it definitely doesn't smell like, mangoes or pineapples, nothing like that. It just has a natural smell. And so when you are using a natural stimulating shampoo, it might not smell the same, it might not feel the same, so it might not be that thick consistency that you're used to, and it definitely might not lather the same. So another thing that you might notice when you are using an all-natural stimulating shampoo is that you might get a tingling sensation on your scalp, and that might come as a shock to some people who are not used to using a stimulating shampoo. It might be a little surprising, but definitely know that that is a part of the stimulation, that in some cases the shampoo does have that tingly, cooling sensation on your scalp, whereas there are also stimulating shampoos that don't do that. So just be aware that if you do feel any tingling, then that's around the time when it's time to start washing it or rinsing it out. Now, the best way for me to break down how often to wash your scalp with a stimulating shampoo is very simple. And one of the things that I base using and how often I should use a stimulating shampoo is based on how long my hair actually is at the time. So when I first started my hair growth journey, when my hair was shaved and it was really, really low, I washed my hair 1 to 3 times a week with my stimulating shampoo. And that was because when my hair was low, I wanted to make sure that my scalp was clean at all times, that my hair follicles were free from dirt and debris and all sorts of things that might get onto my scalp and onto my hair follicles. I wanted to make sure that I was washing my hair regularly on a regular basis. So as my hair got longer, what I would do is I would reduce the amount of times I washed my hair per week. So I would wash my hair about once or twice per week, just to make sure that once again my scalp was clean, it was getting the stimulating properties of the shampoo, but I didn't want to overwash my hair. I didn't want to, cause my hair strands to get dry. So I made sure I reduced it as my hair got longer. So guys, if you found this video helpful, what you will find even more helpful is my hair growth ebook. Now, what I did in the ebook is I broke down basically year for year my regimen, what I was doing, how I was able to go from bald to an amazing full head of hair, and how it is still growing and flourishing, All of that is in the ebook. So if you want more pointers on how to grow your hair or things that have helped me and you just want to know more about my story in order to help you on your hair growth journey, then what you want to do is go and check out that ebook. So with that being said, guys, hopefully this video has helped you. If it has, give it a thumbs up, or if you really want somebody else to get some great tips on how they can grow their hair, go share this video with somebody. If you are not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel, because that is how you're going to get some more amazing videos on amazing hair growth tips. And with that being said, if you are not following me on Facebook or Instagram, please go follow me on Facebook and Instagram, because that is how I'm staying connected with you 2017. And besides that, guys, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. Don't be a stranger, let's stay connected, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.